The two most influential factors everyone should be taking note of when it comes to putting is centeredness of strike and club face alignment at impact, as these two have the most influence over the starting direction of the golf ball and getting the ball as close as we possibly can or in the hole more often. So here's a drill that I'm going to show you that everyone should be doing on a regular basis. It's going to help you get the starting direction right, so getting that face square at impact, not open or closed, but also out the middle of the putter face. You can see I've got this station set up here. I've got a Vizio gate, which is going to help me make sure that I'm getting my face square at impact to set the ball off on the correct line. So it's going to help me get the correct alignment at impact. I've also got these balls here, which are from Akurol. I think that's how you pronounce it. Half black, half white. So the idea is you've got a nice long line there for people to line the ball up. So this for me is a good sensation of making sure that the line of the ball is in line and going to go through this gate and hopefully roll into the hole. So I'm going to line this up, and then once I've done that, you can see how I've got something which is a training aid on my putter here called the Sweet Spot training aid. If you haven't got something like this or you can't get hold of one, just use a bit of blue tack and put it either side of the center of the putting face. And what that's going to help you do is it's going to allow you then to get a good centered strike, but also with the gate being there to make sure that the putter face is returning back to impact square as opposed to open or closed. And bear in mind, this is a really hard drill to do. It's going to take you some time to get used to this. I was hitting a few putts before, and out of 10, I only got one through the gate and one out the middle. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, first time I get it through the gate, out the center of the face and into the hole. So I'm going to go through my routine. The ball is aiming towards the hole. It's aiming to go through that gate. I'm going to bring the putter now so that it's directly in the middle, and the ball's directly in the middle of the putting face. And all I just want to make sure is that I'm taking the putter head back and through and trying to keep it on that neutral plane as opposed to being open or closed, and hopefully get that centered strike. Otherwise, I'm not going to look very good. So there, that wasn't a strike issue. We know that was a club face alignment issue because hit a good strike, I can define that, but I obviously had the club face way open for it to hit the right side of that gate. So I'm going to set this up again and see if I can correct that. And the idea of this is you go through and start to understand where you're setting these balls off. If you've got that centre strike, or if you haven't got them both, it gives you a good understanding of, okay, if you can get that strike right and also the correct alignment, imagine how much better your putting's going to get, especially if you practice this on a regular basis. So I'm just making sure now that that's all aligned towards the hole, because it's not going to look very good, is it, if it goes through the gate and then doesn't go in the hole. Line that one up there. I think that's square. I'm just going to move it further away just to make sure that's right. I'm just going to move that there. There we go. That's in the middle now. Going to go through my routine now and see if I can get that club face now returning square at impact, and hopefully we should see one go for the gates. So that one now I was able to hold, get it through the gates and into the hole. So that clearly meant that I was hitting it out the centre, but not only just the centre, my putter face was returning square to impact. Always make sure that when you get in this station set up that you put alignment stick underneath the Vizio gate. By the way, if you're on a putting green, you're going to put 2 tees either side. And then just make sure that it's aligned towards the hole. And it's dead easy to do this on a straight putt as opposed to one that breaks right to left or left to right. What I'd recommend doing is see how many you can hole in a row doing this. Start to get a good understanding of what's happening in your putting stroke. You'll start to learn that the more putts you do doing this, whether that's going to be closed, open, where that swing path is as well, but most importantly, that centered strike. Just like that there. So you can see there, if I hit these sides, it's no good. I'll just hit one on one of those sides for you now, just to show you what it actually looks like. Makes you look a rubbish golfer. And the same thing will happen if you use blue tack. So I'll hit one off the right side. There you go. Doesn't look very good, does it? So it's a very, very tough test of golf doing this drill, but I can guarantee doing this on a regular basis is going to help you hole way more putts out on the golf course. So go ahead, give us a try, let me know how you get on by commenting down below. It'd be good to hear your feedback on this. Make sure you stay tuned as lots more content is to come. YouTube series coming out very soon and more golf tips coming your way. Cheers for watching.